Welcome, guys, to another World War Marvel. As you know, I'm your channel host, Adam, and today I have again with me,
Sean.
Sean, how are you, dude?
Good.
Welcome back. We're here for some more Marvel Crisis Protocol action. We've already rolled off 4 priority, which I received because I rolled 2 crits, 2 hits, where I think you had 2 hits in there.
I think I only had 1 hit. The rest were basically
like other symbols, yeah. So I ended up with my roster today going with Secure. So I'm using a mixture of Spider Foes as well as Criminal Syndicate, but I'm actually playing Spider Foes instead of playing Criminal Syndicate against you because I haven't played Spider Foes for a long time, and I know they're not a full affiliation yet. Doesn't mean you can't give them some love. You know what I mean? So where you're using Avengers again. So went with Secure myself, and I went with Mutant Madman turned City Center into Lethal Amusement Park. I don't think we've played this one together yet.
No, I don't think we ever played this one.
So it's basically place 4 traps using map B on the board. Okay, both our scenarios this time are map B. And then what happens is you roll, you interact, you roll dice equal to the interacting character's physical defense, okay? So physical defense, and if you have more crits, wilds, or hits than the number of healthy contesting enemy characters, the interacting controlling player controls that objective. Okay, so basically roll your physical defense, and if you have more hits, wilds, or crits than healthy enemy characters that are in that area contesting, you secure that objective. During the cleanup phase, each player controlling a trap chooses an enemy character within range 2 of each trap they control. That chosen character suffers 1 damage and gains 1 power. Resolve each trap completely before moving on to the next. So in the cleanup phase, people are still being damaged and such as well. For your extraction, you went with Panic Grips City as evacuation efforts continue. It's a 19 threat match. The first one's 18 threat. You place 4 citizens on map B. You then score 1 victory point for each citizen you hold in the cleanup phase. And sorry, you also score 1 victory point as well for each trap you control in the cleanup phase. And then you can only hold 1 citizen at a time. And then once you gain 6 power, you can get rid of one of those citizens. Okay. And you score 2 victory points immediately. So I got to choose victory points wise. We went with 18 threat match for today. And I think that's it. So let's show you guys the board, show you the squads and rosters that we are taking, and get right into the match from there. So here we are with my roster for today. The 10 models that I have available to me to take are as follows. So the 5 characters I'm not taking are Toad, Loki, Kingpin, Taskmaster, Bullseye, and the 5 characters that I am taking are Mystique, Doc Ock, Venom, Enchantress. I almost said Angela. That's definitely not Angela. It's Enchantress. And then Green Goblin, who is my leader for this affiliation. Tactics cards wise, I am taking a Well-Laid Plans, Med Pack, Field Dressing, Deception, and Lethal Protector. So some manipulation from Mystique, as well as Enchantress, obviously her built-in stuff, and then some healing in the form of Med Pack, Field Dressing, Well-Laid Plans to hopefully pop a couple of characters, and if they're holding objectives, and then Lethal Protector for some bodyguard action. So that is my 18 threat roster, or squad, going into today's match. I'll show you Sean's next. And here we are with Sean's roster and selection for today's match. So the characters he is not taking is Black Panther, Iron Man, Vision, Winter Soldier, and Hawkeye, where today his 18 threat characters are Black Widow, Wong, Hulk, Wolverine, and Cap. So he is playing Avengers. Tactics cards wise, he did Avengers Assemble, Med Pack, Exceptional Healing for Wolverine, Field Dressing, and Gamma Launch. So a bunch of healing in the form of those three cards. Avengers Assemble for some extra movement, and then Gamma Launch for some throwing capabilities, which I would throw Wolverine if I had a choice there. So I'll show you the board next. Here we are with the board. We are using my battle board again that we received from Battle Kiwi, as well as a bunch of other terrain that I have laying around. So we have an objective there, one on top of the building there, one on top of the building there, and the other one there. So basically under each citizen is the traps, because they're all on map B, so you'll score a victory point for controlling the citizens as well as controlling the traps, and you interact with those traps by rolling your physical defense, and if it exceeds the number of healthy contesting enemy models, then you control it. So size 2 for the cars and trees and dumpsters. So there's cop car there, dumpster, tree, car there. Size 3 for the truck, and for the Daily Bugle newsstand. I think we said size 3 for the...
no, size 4.
Size 4, okay. Size 4 for the billboard. Size 4 for the dump truck as well over there. And then everything else is just size 1, all the rest of the scatter train. So we do have a telephone booth there. There are a couple of lights down here. I don't know if you can see them. Let me get around them there, like that. So it basically is bank or big city building, a couple of other buildings, and then a street there. So we'll come back after deployment. So my deployment is as follows. I have Green Goblin there, Venom there, Mystique sort of central and being able to run wherever I need her to go, Doc Ock and Enchantress over here, where you have, Sean, Cap and Black Widow with Wong, Wolverine, and Hulk over there across from my Venom and my Green Goblin. We will see what happens, so we will come back after the power phase of round number 1. First activation for myself is going to be Doc Ock. I can't pass or anything else like that because, well, I can't. So he's going to come up here like so. And then he's going to interact with the trap, not the citizen, the trap, okay? Here's a roll to see if I can take control of that first trap. I sure can with a hit there. So okay. I will have that trap. Doc Ock's next action is to come over here and just hide behind that building, like so. Okay, Wong is up first for Sean. What are you going to do with him?
Wong's going to give... power to the Hulk.
Okay, by using Faithful Assistant.
Faithful Assistant.
So that's not an action. I think it's just a superpower. It usually costs 2, but costs 1 because it's the first superpower of this turn because of the leadership ability from Cap. And then you have your second.
And his second action is probably going to move up.
Okay, sounds good. Moving up here like so, just behind that tree. We play the bases of the trees as not being there. It's literally just the tree itself. Same with the base here. It's part of the train piece, yes, but we're just considering it flat, just like the curbs here are flat as well. So, all right, but he is moving beside that tree there. Like so.
His last one will be to meditate to get an additional...
To gain a power. Okay, sounds great. All right, Sean, what else are you doing before you end your turn with Wong?
Playing Avengers Assemble.
Okay, so who's all paying a power? I think they have to be an Avenger, right?
Yes,
yeah, any number of allied Avengers characters may spend 1 power to play this character card.
Yep,
so
Wolverine and the Hulk
are both going to spend a power, and then they get to advance short. So I'll show you where those go next. And both of them are being placed basically right at the base of the building to sort of prompt a either jump up or something else. We'll see. So Enchantress is going to be next for me. She's going to take a medium move and jump right up here. Like so. Interact with the citizen for 1 power to pick it up. And then take another medium move to get, I think, into more of a central and better location. And her next medium move is just going to be coming straight across over here as well, because I think she's going to be pretty important in the next couple of rounds. The Hulk is next. What are you going to do with him?
I'm going to move him.
Okay, so he's going to move short. I'm assuming up on top of the building. Just sort of like that.
Yep.
Yeah, you definitely have the space to do it. So, and are you interacting with either of those objectives?
Yep.
Both of them or one?
Both of them.
Okay, so you pick up the citizen with the Hulk, and then we'll have to roll to see if you control that trap as well. All right, Hulk physical defense, rolling to see if he can control that trap. Let's see what happens. You get it, sir. You do get it. Hulk's second action is just another move action to the edge of the building, or right there, like so. Mystique's going to be going next for me. She's going to take a move action to just move to the front of the building, so right about there. And so she's going right about there with her first move action. Next action is going to be another move action as she's going to come towards that far objective over there. And moving her along like so, up that measuring tool there. And I'll end her movement there where she will interact with the trap using her 1 power. And let's see what I get. Hopefully I can get it. I do with that one, so it is also a Spider Foes trap right there. And then I will play my Deception card as well on the Hulk to have him move short. And Hulk is being moved and advanced forward like so. Basically just straightforward, which still does keep him within that towards classification. Cap is up next for Sean. Going to be moving him up the board, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Sounds great. We'll see where you go. Oh, are you coming towards Doc Ock? Yep. Don't do that. No way. You don't want to do that, do you? No. Alright. Second action is going to be a shield throw into Cap, or from Cap into Doc Ock. I get no cover from that. So let's see what you get, sir. Let's see what you get. That is a really good roll. 2 crits and a hit. I do have 4 physical defense. I get no cover from this, though, because your attack ignores it. So that is a crit. That's blocking 2. So, and I get a power from rolling that from Scientific Hubris. So I block, you're doing 4, and I'm blocking 2, so I'm going to take 2 from that as well. Green Goblin's going to be next for me. He's going to be throwing a Pumpkin Bomb physical attack into the Hulk. It's 4 dice versus your 2 physical defense. Let's see what happens. I do get a crit, or a hit and a wild there, sir. A hit and a wild. So that's 2.
Okay, so 2 defense.
You're blocking 1. So you take 1, which I'll gain a power from, and I will give you the Incinerate condition as well, which lowers your defenses by 1. I'm next going to do a hit and run from Green Goblin. Let's see what he gets there. So that is another wild and another hit. So 2 going into the Hulk. You have 1 physical defense. You block 1, and so you'll take another damage on him. I'll gain another power, which is what I needed. Yeah, 1 damage. Again. And then I'm going to move up beside this objective here. And I'm going to claim that citizen. Sorry, I'm moving things around as well. Black Widow is next. What are you going to do with her?
First she'll
jump over to the building. And then do a climb action on top, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Okay. So climb action is just short move for her. Because she does not have wall crawler. She's just going to go up right there with her second action?
Yep.
Okay, so you're within 1. What one are you going to interact with? The citizen or the bomb?
I'm going to interact with the bomb.
With the bomb? Okay. Here's your roll for the bomb. See if you can take control of that. And you do, sir, you do. I forgot to mention also, because I'm about to activate Venom, I am giving the poison effect to the Hulk from the second wild from Green Goblin. So Venom's going to be striking into the Hulk with a symbiote tendrils. So it's physical, so it's 5 dice. So that is 1, 2, 3. 3, sir, 3. With a wild in there. You get nothing, so you're going to be taking 3 damage. I'll gain 3 power from that as well. Venom's second action is to do another symbiote tendril. I do have the power to do We Are Venom, but I'm not going to do that yet. I'm going to do another web snare into the Hulk. So here we go. That is 1. 1. That is a block. Alright. Yeah, it's not worth the power to make you re-roll that right now. So let me see what I want to do next. Last thing I'm going to do with Venom before the end of his activation is I'm going to do a web snare for 2 power because he's sitting on 4, which I get to push the Hulk medium. So the Hulk is going to get pushed in a straight line. something just straight down here, like so. So we just tried to line it up as best as we could on that sort of like line there, and then he just gets pushed down medium. So he's just going to come down. I actually think he's going to collide with that first and stop right there, unfortunately. So, and with that said, with the Hulk ending there with both the poison, he also has bleed now from my attacks as well. So he's poison, bleeding, and incinerated. That is Venom's go, and that is my last activation for this round. Wolverine is up next for Sean. What are you going to do with Wolverine? Any ideas? Leave him there? Not do anything? No, probably move him up the board is my assumption. We'll see. Wolverine is moving, or making a climb action to the top of that building, and not going quite the full distance because he couldn't quite get it in base contact with him. So he moves there for his first action. Second action is just to come up there. Now, a lot of people might be asking, why is he just moving up there without doing another climb action? We're just considering this one full building because it actually is attached there. So it's one building, so to move across it, he's just moving his medium distance. And that is Wolverine's go. Nothing else. All right, we'll come up back with a cleanup phase next. Cleanup phase for round 1. I have 2 traps and 2 citizens, so I'm going to be jumping up to 4 victory points, where Sean has 2 traps, that one on that building and that one over there on that building, and 1 citizen on the Hulk, and so he's going up to 3 victory points, and we'll go back or come back with round number 2 next. So during the cleanup phase, I'm also going to be dealing a point of damage to the Hulk, who will also gain a power from that.
Because I gain things, so I gain.
Your traps can't do any damage to anybody because I don't have enemy character within range 2 of those traps. So I'm going to activate Mystique first for this round, and she's going to do some pistol shots into the Hulk. So starting off with her first pistol shot, it will gain her a power. That's 3. So then you have your defense roll of 1 die, sir. So you take 3 damage. And I'll get my free, because I have a hit in there, I'll get my free rapid fire shot. So here's my second 4 dice into the Hulk. That is 2. Going into the Hulk now. That's 2 more damage into the Hulk. Her second action is going to be another pistol shot into the Hulk. So you're sitting at 11 damage on the Hulk right now. Let's see what happens. Pistol shot number 2. Well, it's technically 4. That was only 1. So 1 damage going in. You do have a defense roll there. You don't block it, so it's another power. But you can't because you're at max power. And then last 4 dice.
So that was how much damage?
Just 1. Yeah, so you're at 12 damage now on him. And the last one is 2. Let's see what you do. That's a crit. That's block. Okay, I'll let you keep those. I won't force you to reroll at this point. No, I'll force you to reroll one of those. I'll spend a power using the leadership ability from Green Goblin. So it's failure. So you're going to take 1 from that, putting you at 13 damage on the Hulk. Activating the Hulk next for Sean. What are you going to do with him?
He is going to spend 3 power.
Yep.
To do a Hulk.
Is it Hulk Smash? His big attack?
No, it's his...
oh, Thunderclap.
Thunderclap.
Beam 3. Yes, sir. Beam 3. 5 dice. Yeah, you're going to hit both of them. So, if that's the way that you're going.
Yep.
Okay. Sounds good. And going into Green Goblin and Mystique with your Beam 3 Thunderclap. Who are you going to target first?
I'm going to target first will be Mystique.
Mystique? Okay, I will let you go with that. Let's see what you get on your 9 dice. 9 dice. Ugh, that's a lot of crits. 2 crits. 4 hits.
4 hits.
So that's 6. Yep. Let's see what those crits turn into. So nothing, just roll it again. And so that is 7. I think Mystique is done. Let's see. So that's 7 damage into Mystique. So, yeah. Bye-bye, Mystique. Now the beam attack into Green Goblin. Let's see what happens with this. So it's 9 dice in total that you're rolling, correct?
Yep.
Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's not bad.
That's not that great, right?
No. I will block none. I will block none, and you'll take 4. 4. Sorry, only 3 damage, not 4. Even better for me. Sounds great. So throwing Green Goblin next, spending 1 power into a Venom. So again, he's just going to come sort of, he's going to have to go on a slight angle, not straight down, just so he doesn't collide with the lamppost. But Venom will have to make a dodge roll from that. Here we go, dodge roll from Venom. He is blocking 2, so he's going to take 2 damage from that. Last action for Hulk, you're going to do another Thunderclap, hitting both of these guys. So who are you going to go into first?
The first one will go into Green Goblin.
Green Goblin? Okay. Sounds great. I am going to do Lethal Protector with Venom. Okay. And so he will become the new target for Green Goblin. So I get to place him within range 1 of Green Goblin. So I'm going to place him over here like so. Okay.
And that will stop the second attack.
No, it won't.
Oh.
No. You're still going to be able to. It will still. He'll still get hit with the second attack because it already was in effect.
Okay.
He's just going to take the first one for Green Goblin. So Green Goblin is still alive at the end of this activation.
Okay.
So yeah. Now, if you kill him, you won't get your second attack on him, unfortunately. So.
All right.
That's pretty likely that you're going to kill him too.
Because it's energy. And
He's weak against energy. So now, if it's fully healthy, then no, you wouldn't have killed him. I need to make both of these.
2 wild.
Yeah, 2 crits. Throw those 2 crits in there. Let's see what you get. Yeah, he's not going to survive this. Yeah, not going to survive that. So that is a dazed Venom at this point. So okay. And Hulk is done with his activation. There is nothing left for the Hulk to do. Hulk does take a damage from also bleeding as well, so he is now sitting at 14 damage on him, I think. Correct?
Yep.
Okay, sounds great. I guess I'm gonna go into my activation next. Okay, beginning of my activation, what I'm going to do before I activate a character, I'm going to spend 4 of the 5 power that was on Green Goblin to do a field dressing on Venom. I'm then going to turn around and activate Venom this round. So we're going to start off with a We Are Venom for 3 power into the Hulk. So that is 7 dice into the Hulk. That is all the power that, that is not all the power that Venom has, because Venom has a ton of power after being dazed. He has a total of 5 more, so he's sitting at like 8 power right now. So I'll use 3 of those to We Are Venom into the Hulk. Here we go, 7 dice attack into the Hulk. Ready? So that is 5 with a crit, or 4 with a crit, sorry. That is 4 going into you. So 4 damage.
4 damage.
Okay. 4 more damage onto the Hulk. That heals 4 damage off of Venom as well. So he's down to 2 damage left on him at this point. And I'm going to do it again. I'm going to do another We Are Venom, leaving Venom on 2 power. So let's see what happens. That is 4, sir. 4 going into the Hulk. I think that should do him in. Yeah. So that's 4. He will drop his Citizen. I will heal the last 2 damage off of Venom as well. And Venom's just going to spend 1 of his power to pick up that said Citizen as well, sir. Black Widow is up next for Sean. Let's see what he does. Grabbing the Citizen up there, spending 1 power first off. And then I'm assuming she's going to run away. My assumption, at least. First movement ending there. Second movement. Running away again.
Well, right now she's got a Citizen. I don't want her and him jumping on them.
Yeah. Back there, like so. Doc Ock is next for me. I don't know why I was moving him short in the first round. I think I was looking at his stamina, which is 5, and I was like, oh, that's 5. or it's an S for short, but he actually moves medium. He's going to come up here and right like so. I don't want to be within range 2 of Cap, which I'm not because we've measured already for Black Widow with Bodyguard. I'm going to interact to try to take that though first. Here we go, interacting. Let's see if I can take control of that. I sure can, and I gain that power back because of that scientific hubris from that crit roll. Up next, Doc Ock is going to do his basic strike, 4 dice, range 3 attack into Cap. Are you going to use your Vibranium Shield, or are you going to save your power?
I'm going to save my power.
Okay, so it's 4 dice. So that counts as 2, so it's 3 successes currently. You're blocking 2. I will have you re-roll your wild. Actually, yeah, I'll have you re-roll your wild. Okay, so you're going to take 2 damage and gain that power back plus 2 more. Or 1 more, I guess. Up next, I'm going to do Ox Clutches, and I'm literally just going to throw Cap away. Okay. Like, I get to throw him short. Let me see where I can throw him. And throwing Cap straight back into this cop car, like so. Bang. Colliding with it and suffering another point of damage, but also gaining another power. Long is up next for Sean. What are you going to do, sir? Just doing a short move?
Short move?
Yeah. Wouldn't be quite that far because you have to start at, yeah.
Well, he was right against the wall.
Yeah, but you have to have that fully flush up against his base, right? So that's about as far as you'd go. So, yeah, like so. And then what are you going to do with him? That's 1 action down.
He's 1 action.
Yeah.
His second action will be to meditate.
Meditate? Is that an action as well, right?
Yeah.
You don't, just to gain a power?
Yeah.
Okay. And then you use 1 power to Faithful Servant, I'm assuming?
Yep.
Into Wolverine?
Wolverine.
Alright, giving Wolverine a power. Like so.
Like so.
Yeah. I think that's it for Wong. Enchantress is going to go next. She's going to do a medium move all the way over here, like so. I want to see... You're definitely not within range 3. No. So I'm going to do another move. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to move up here just so I'm within range 3. Actually, yes, that's where I want to be. Yeah, so range 3 of Cap, range 3 of Black Widow. Okay, and then that will be her go, because I don't think she can do anything else. Let me see. And Enchantress is going to spend 2 of her 3 power to use Siren's Call to advance Black Widow short. So I am literally just going to place her over here, like so. I can push her a little bit further. Right there. So you should be within range 1, basically.
Right.
Okay? And then that's it. They're both done. Cap is up next for Sean. What are you going to do with him, sir?
Do I want to try to...
Shield throw some people? Who knows? We'll see. Doing a shield throw into Doc Ock for your first action. Let's see what happens there. That's a decent roll of 2. Let's see what Doc Ock gets here. I'm blocking 2, and I get a power from that crit as well, from Scientific Hubris. The madman that he is. Another action coming up. Moving medium now with Cap, just to the bottom of that building, apartment, which will get him within range 1 of the trap over there, because it's right by the edge. So it's definitely within range 1 when you're looking downwards. So you're going to interact?
Yep.
Okay. Here we go, 4 dice, seeing if you can steal this objective from me. You do get it there as well, with a hit and a wild, so that is yours. Green Goblin's going to do a move action all the way over here, like so. And then I'm going to do a Pumpkin Bomb onto Wong. You will have cover, mind you, but c'est la vie. Pumpkin Bomb time into Wong. It's going to be physical because it's his weaker of his 2 between energy and the other one. So that is 4 with a crit. That is 5 into Wong, and I do have a wild there as well. So let's see what you get. You're blocking 2 because you have cover at this point. So you're going to take 3. I'm going to gain 3 as well. And you are incinerated. I'm going to give you incinerate. Now I'm spending 3 power from both Doc Ock up there and Green Goblin to play Well Laid Plans. Actually, no, I'm not doing that. I'm going to spend 2 power instead from Green Goblin to heal him 3 damage instead. Alright, I'm going to heal him instead of doing Well Laid Plans this turn. So Doc Ock won't spend any. But that is it for Green Goblin then. And that will be my last character this round. Wolverine's up next for Sean, the last activation of round number 2. Let's see what he does.
His
2 power?
2 power.
To use the best of... The best at what I do?
Best at what
I
do.
Okay. What are you doing then?
I'll bring him down.
Yeah. Basically placing him right about here. Eyeballing it. So basically you're within range 2 of Venom there.
I should be anyway.
Oh yeah, you definitely are. You definitely are. Yep. You get your free attack, Adamantium Slash, into Venom from the best of what I do. So it's 5 dice, but each wild that you roll counts as 2 successes, and you have Pierce, which is fantastic.
Let's see if I can do anything.
That's pretty good. That's 4. That's 4, and you have a Pierce, which means one of my blocks goes to a blank. So 4. Blocking 1 at this point. I'm blocking 1, so I'm going to take 4 damage. And you get 4 power from that as well.
Yep.
And I'll gain 4 power as well.
Or do anything?
Now that you've damaged Venom here, you gave him 4 power. He already had 1 power. You did 4 damage to him. So I'm going to do so many snacks, and we are Venom. This is the one that is a physical attack. And I'll heal damage if I actually do damage you. So it's 7, I'm dropping things here. 7 dice up against your physical attack. That is one heck of a roll. Holy crap. That's 9, dude. That's 9. That is 9. You do have, what? 4 physical defense? That's 9.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. That's a pretty good roll too. So you're saving 2, which is good. You need to make 1 more though, unfortunately. And that is not. No, that's a dazed Wolverine at this point as well. That's 7 damage going into him. Oh my gosh. I did not expect that to happen. Holy crap, that was a insane roll. I was just profusely apologizing to Sean because I rolled 7 hits on that.
I tried to do, you just...
And then I rolled my 2 crits in and it was 2 more. I was just like, wow. But cleanup phase wise, that's insane. I'm going to be jumping up 5 victory points to 9. And Sean, you're going to be jumping up 1, 2, 3 more? Up to 6. And we're going to be going into round 3 next. Doc Ock is going to be did take a damage and gain additional power because I am within range of you using that trap on me. Mm-hmm. And nobody over here in the cleanup phase can take damage either because they're dazed. So Hulk is gone, and Wolverine is flipping over to injured side, so is Mystique. Mystique's going to be going next for me as my first activation of round 3. And she's just going to do a pistol shot into Wolverine. I got to try to take him down. Mm-hmm. Because if not, he's going to claw through somebody. So first 4 dice into your physical defense of 4. That is 2. That is 2, sir. 2. You're blocking 1. I will force you to reroll by spending a power. Okay, it's a block anyways, so you're going to take a damage from that. Yeah, I would gain a power, but I spent a power anyway, so we just equal out. And then, because of rapid fire, I'm going to be doing that again into him. For 1, eat that. Wow. You block it. I'm not even going to force you to reroll that. And I'll do my second action, which is another pistol shot into you. For 1. But that will give me rapid fire, that hit. You're blocking it with a crit so far. I will force you to re-roll that crit by gaining a power and spending that 1 power. Okay, so you're taking 1 more.
1 more.
Yeah, and then I get my last 4 dice into him. That is 2. And then I will also spend that 1 power that I would be gaining to get you to reroll that. Still blocks, so you're taking 1. So you did 3 in total? You have 3 damage on him in total, yeah?
Yep.
Okay, sounds good. And that is it for Mystique. There's nothing else for her to do. Wolverine's up next for Sean, doing a Berserker Barrage, correct?
Yep.
Alright. Let us see what you do. So it's going to be 10 dice because you have Wild Rage going on right now and 3 damage on Wolverine. I was trying to take him out before he could go around doing all his Berserker Barrages. I knew he was sitting on 10 power.
And I'm missing 1 dice.
Are you, sir?
Yep.
Oh, here you go. Let's see what your 10 dice net you. So this is going to Green Goblin, correct?
Oh, wait a minute, I'm not missing. Actually, I just miscounted.
Okay, going after Green Goblin. Here we go with your Berserker Barrage. Yes, sir. That is 4-6 with a crit in there. That's pretty good. So just roll one of those dice again. 6 again. Okay. So I will get. I will have 2. So he's going to take 4 from that because you have 6 in there. Before the damage is dealt, you get placed within range 1 of Green Goblin. So you're being placed over there, so that way you can basically target everybody from Venom to Mystique, Green Goblin, as well as Enchantress if you wanted to. You then throw Green Goblin, dealing another point of damage. Where are you throwing him?
I'm throwing him into...
Mystique, just straight back into Mystique. Okay, so he'll take another point of damage from that. That's 4 damage, or 5 damage total on him, and Mystique will have to make a dodge roll. So let's see what happens there. She dodges 1. She's going to take 3 damage from that hit as well. Now that you've placed the character, Wolverine, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use Trick or Treat. It's 3 power from Green Goblin. Okay, this is after you threw him and everything, because that's all part of your attack. It's a reactive ability, costs 3 power, Trick or Treat. What happens is... if an enemy character is advanced or placed within range 4 of this character, I can use superpower. Choose an interactor to terrain feature size 3 or less within range 2 of the enemy character that was moved or placed before destroying the terrain feature. The enemy character suffers a collision with that. So I'm just going to do the dumpster here because it's within range 2 of you. So you have to roll a dodge test now to not take any damage. Here we go with Wolverine's dodge test. That is 1. Reroll that 1 that wasn't in the tray for you, sir. Ah, nothing. Alright, so that is, it's size 2, so it's 3 damage going into you. Take 2 more. Can you take 2 more on Wolverine?
No.
Alright, so that is Wolverine knocked out as well then. Alright, so Enchantress is going to be my next activation, and what I'm going to do first is I'm going to spend 3 power off both Green Goblin, leaving him on 2, and Doc Ock, also leaving him on 2 to play Well-Laid Plans, and roll 5 dice to see if I can get any crits or wilds on your Black Widow to drop your token. Let's see if I can get any crits or wilds here. I do get a crit and wild, so you take a point of damage for each of those. So that's, it's just automatic.
Automatic?
Yeah. Yeah, so you suffer 3 damage from that, and you drop your token as well. And placing that token there like so, and I'm going to go with Enchantress next. Enchantress is going to do now a spurred affection into Black Widow. I'm hoping for some wilds to get rid of my citizen and pick up the other one. So I'll gain 1 power, putting me at 4, and then dropping dice. Let's see what I get. It is energy, by the way.
Okay.
1 wild, so I'll drain energy from you. I do have a crit. Alright, so that's 5 going into you, sir. So, yeah, so I'll gain another power. Not enough to do what I wanted, though.
Can I even survive this?
No.
Nope.
So she is knocked, or dazed. Sorry, dazed.
She is dazed.
And with that said, I'm not going to do anything else with Enchantress. She's just going to hang out there like so. Cap is up next for Sean. What are you going to do with him, sir?
I'm going to spend 2.
Yep.
To Shield Slam.
Into
Doc Ock.
Doc Ock. Sounds great. Here we go with the attack roll. 6 dice versus my 4 physical defense. Ooh, that's 3. Let's see what I get with Doc Ock. I'm blocking 2 with a crit. Blocking 2. So I do get Scientific Hubris, and he'll take 1 damage, so he's gaining 2 power from that as well. Then you do get to throw him short. Is it away or is it just a throw in general? And Sean, you get to throw me short. Where are you going to throw me?
Into the tree.
So I can't actually fit my base down there because it's too big. So I'm literally... I might be able to. We'll just... Are you okay if we put him off to the backside? Yeah. And colliding with a tree there causes another damage to Doc Ock, and he is dazed. Second action is just move over there like so.
For now.
Yep. Green Goblin's going to be going next, and he is going to do a hit and run onto Wong, who is incinerated, because I did give him the incineration token last time Green Goblin threw some pumpkin bombs at him. So it's going to be another physical pumpkin bomb. So I'm using the last 2 power from Green Goblin. So here we go. That's 3 so far with a wild, with 2 crits. That's 4 going into him. You do have cover automatically, so... Yeah. Here we go. You're 1, and it's a block. So I'll gain 1 power from that.
And he takes how much damage?
I have 4 against you.
4 against me.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so you're still done. So, because you can only take 5?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's dazed.
Oh, no, he can take 4.
Oh, he can take 4. So even then, you're dazed. So, and then I'll do my medium movement with Green Goblin, which I think should get me up on top of that objective on that board, that building there. And jumping up here with his hit and run, like so. And that 1 power that he has is going to be spent to interact with that trap. And let's see what he gets. I do get it as well.
Okay.
So that is my trap now. And after that, he's going to run back down here with his medium movement just behind Enchantress here. Just to be effective, or try to be effective. And that is Green Goblin's go. Alright, for my last activation, all I did was move Venom in this round 3, and he just did 2 short movements across the board to get into a better position. And that is it for round number 3. We'll come back with the cleanup phase next. In the cleanup phase, I am going to score 6 victory points. I have 3 traps, 1 there, and 1 there, and 3 citizens, so that's going to put me up to 15. And then you're scoring 2? No, you're scoring 1 from your trap, putting you at 7. And we will go into round 4 next. Black Widow is Sean's first activation. Sean, what are you going to do with her?
She's going to do a basic attack.
Okay, so that's your basic energy strike, which if you get a wild, I lose a power. Okay, and are you spending... You're obviously targeting Enchantress. Are you going to be spending 2 power to prevent me from using my mystical defense?
Yes.
Or mystic defense? Okay. So you have the power to do it. You're sitting on like 6 power. So
6.
Yeah. Let's see what you get. Your 4 dice versus my 2.
Yep.
Not even gonna roll. Not even gonna roll. Yeah.
I guess I'll do
it again.
Do it again.
All right.
Spend 2.
Yeah. Sounds good. All right. Let's see what you get. 1. All right. I am blocking none.
Yeah.
All right. So she'd take a damage, gain a power. Then I'm just going to activate her next. Because she's sitting now on 8 power now. She'll spend 6 to get rid of the civilian that she has, which also gives me 2 victory points immediately, putting me up to 17. So, and it wins from there. So, that is that. We will come back with the after action report next. Here we are, guys. After action report. You just saw the match.
Yeah.
Slaughtering?
More like,
Yeah, I agree with that. It was a pretty brutal match for you, Sean.
Yeah.
I do apologize. I already apologized a ton for what Venom did to Wolverine. I did not expect that. You gave him enough power to do so many snacks, and we are Venom.
Yeah.
Because he was sitting on 1 power, and you gave him 4
all I was trying
more.
to get was 4 power.
Yeah, just to bring Hulk back for next round.
Bring the Hulk back.
Yeah.
And maybe be lucky to knock out Venom if possible, but
Instead, Venom decided to hit you back.
Hit me back at full force and knock me out with one hit.
I barely ever have dice like that. And so, like, to roll 7 successes on 7 dice, I was just like, whoa! And then I had 2 crits in there. And then they also turned into those hits as well. I was just like,
I blocked 2. If I could have blocked that last one, he would have survived. I would have been able to bring back Hulk.
Yeah.
And then heal Hulk with his additional thing. It would be...
You would have been better next turn.
Next turn.
And then on top of that, that happened on your turn.
Yeah.
And then the next turn when Wolverine activated again, you placed him within range of terrain. Which no matter who you were going to go after, there was terrain there.
Yeah, like he could have blown up the big building.
No. It was. I could only do it with size 3 terrain.
Oh, I didn't.
I think so. Like the only safe spot would be on the far side of Mystique, right?
But then I would be out of range.
But then you wouldn't have been in. Yeah. Well, no, you still would have been in range, I think. So either way, then I took you out with Green Goblin. After Mystique couldn't take you out with all her pistol shots. Mystique, I like Mystique a lot. I think she's really good. I do like Spider Foes, even though they don't have drop off and I can't use that anymore. That would have been even better for me at this point. You know, Green Goblin dropping off Venom on somebody. Not fun, sir. Not fun. I did that once and took out Miles in 1 turn. And Miles can't re-roll his defenses, and so Green Goblin flew across, dropped off Venom. Venom did a symbiote strike versus him and took him out 1 shot. And it's just like, okay. So that's basically what you felt here today. So besides that, was there any highlights for you? Like the Hulk was doing some work, but it was just I pulled him out of position. I think you know what I mean, where you couldn't support him with Hulk, with Wong and with Wolverine. Because I had the deception from Mystique, as well as web snare from Venom that just pulled him right towards and so.
Yeah, well, that's just...
It is what it is.
Yeah.
It didn't help you at all, by any chance. But he still dished out a ton of damage. So. Well, Sean, appreciate it, dude. It was great having you here again for another match. Guys, if you haven't yet, check out the Patreon link in the description of the video down below. All the support here at the channel, we greatly appreciate to our Patreon members. Thank you very much for the support you guys give. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, ignite your hobby.